Hey, what's up, guys? DREAGEN here with
Ashley.
doing another trailer reaction. We're a little late to the party on this one. That's the first teaser trailer for the upcoming live-action adaptation of The Lion King. We've been meaning to get to this one, but life intervenes and we've been kind of busy. So we've been holding off from watching it.
Yes.
But what I have been hearing is that it is seems like apparently it's almost shot for shot from the opening of the original film. So it's kind of interesting to see what that looks like in real life. I'm trying to picture.
All I know is that like a screenshot for the trailer is adorable.
I'm assuming that's young Simba.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Looking all wide-eyed and innocent
So cute.
in the days before his father was brutally murdered. Anyway, let's check out the trailer.
Is it gonna do it?
It's a really great shot.
Everything the light touches.
Ooh, James Earl Jones.
Kingdom. But a king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, the sun will set
A
on
little bit of
light
foreshadowing right there.
That scene.
and will rise with you as the new king.
There it is.
Rafiki!
Oh.
There it is.
It really is like.
Yeah, it really is. Wow. There's Pride Rock.
All the stars.
I know. Sean Oliver.
I'm so happy.
Me too.
Apparently she's adult Nala.
Remember,
Nice.
Well then. So was that Simba at the end, I'm assuming, right?
I'm assuming it was, yeah, like when he was older.
Yeah. I was gonna say, could it be Mufasa? I don't know, but that's the thing. I was gonna ask too, like, alright. Now I know with the Jungle Book, they made the animals look just like the legit animals, just if they could talk, but they didn't. Aside from them moving their mouth to speak, they didn't really anthropomorphize their faces at all.
Yeah, I wonder too, because obviously they didn't show it in the trailer, so.
Yeah, and I was wondering, okay, because I know when you watch The Lion King, yes, they were. I mean, had some of the best, animation we had seen, especially in Western animation, and they had used, I know, real lions to kind of model. Like they would bring in like a lion for like the artist to sketch.
Yeah.
So they were really getting the anatomy of the movement of the animal right. But also when it came to the face, they each kind of give them a bit more of an anthropomorphic quality to it. Like Mufasa had like the great pompadour mane. Simba had the cool '90s part, you know. So I was kind of wondering, are they going to kind of do that a little bit with the faces, kind of add a little bit more
I don't know, because
human quality, just to kind of. But if that was Simba at the end, there, he legit just looks like a straight up lion. So, it seems like so I'm wondering if we're going to see any kind of features that kind of maybe will
defining.
Yeah, I mean, I think Scar it will be the most obvious one because.
Well, besides the scar, he's got like the darker like
mane.
black mane.
But even the way he was drawn, Scar was.
Well, he was kind of a scrawny.
Well, yeah,
guy.
but he had the most kind of liberties taken with like kind of the anatomy of the face.
And fucking bright green eyes, though.
Yeah, well, he basically looked like Lion Jafar.
Yeah.
Or you could say Jafar looked like Scar if he was a human. They kind of had that kind
Scar
of.
Gajinka.
Yeah, it had that kind of very kind of. I don't want to say sniveling,
man.
like a sinister,
scowly,
like kind of Joker-esque kind of like
Yeah.
Which I was looking at him, and I was looking at Mufasa, like, how are these two brothers? Like, Mufasa looks like he works out every day, just magnificent lion. Scar just looks like he's,
Yeah.
Scar just looks like he's gonna sell you, like, meth in an alley. I mean, maybe that's what he was...
In the elephant graveyard.
Maybe that's how he got the hyenas hooked. He was just selling them drugs, and it's like, hey, you want more? Come work for me. But no, I know, Lion King, it's interesting now that we're seeing this live action, because back in the day, before digital CGI, and even when it first started out, it was still very primitive. Usually, like if you wanted really like talking animals, if you're gonna do it live action, you have to do the whole anthropomorphic thing, where like the whole Ninja Turtles thing, where it would be like, you know, it'd be like basically the animal wearing clothes with a human stance. And if you wanted it to be just the actual animal talking, they would have to go animation.
And then they got Dr. Dolittle, which is just weird.
Yeah. But now it's so weird that we've gotten to an age where like CGI has come so far that now you can do the talking animal thing, but in live action.
I wonder, like, I haven't read a whole lot about the production of the movie. I'm curious, like, I'm assuming they're going to be doing, like, the songs and stuff, so.
I heard at least
a couple of them.
I think the number was 4. Because I know in the Jungle Book, they only had 2. The only, like, full song they did was King Louie's. And I know Baloo hummed the Bare Necessities theme. They did a little bit of it, but they didn't do, like, the full on.
Are we going to get I Just Can't Wait to Be King? Are we going to get Can You Feel?
I know there's going to be a lot of Disney fans, hardcore fans.
Dude, Lion King was my favorite.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, I actually really enjoyed The Lion King, and I was
Actually.
Well, no, I was going to say, I didn't like that Can't Wait to Be King. I never liked that song.
What?
By the way, if you hear something in the background, that's our washer, so I apologize. We finally got a moment to sit down to react to this, and of course, we're doing laundry, so sorry.
Life.
Keeping it real. But no, I was gonna say, like, I never liked the "I Can't Wait to Be King" song. That was that song. We didn't have to count. I was just kind of like,
everywhere you look, I'm in the spotlight.
Yeah. It's dude, like
you don't want to hear John Oliver sing as Zazu.
I do. Okay, that's the thing that might make me okay with it, because now that I know that John Oliver is Zazu, I'm like, okay, but
fucking the best.
But again, I thought The Lion King had some really great songs, but like it used to be like, again, I've never really been into like the musicals, but Disney, you know, if you're someone
Scar song.
Scar song was awesome. But no, if you're into musicals, I can see why the Disney animated films work well for you. And for I'm like, okay, I can see for those songs, I can see why people like them. But each Disney film always has one song where I'm just like,
yeah, I know.
And it's always the one people love. Like again, Mulan had the "Let's Get Down to Business." I know everybody loves that song. I walk out of a room. And I think Mulan's a good movie. But
let's focus on
Lion King. So songs, I don't know. They're gonna do.
For sure, I don't know.
I mean, I know Elton John recorded some stuff, so they're gonna do the classic. But those weren't like songs that the characters sang. That was just.
Yeah, Can You Feel Love Tonight wasn't, and then.
Yeah, but that was still a song in the film. I know
Hakuna Matata. I feel like that's.
They're gonna do that, and they have to do that one. That's kind of like the big one. I don't know. It's too interesting when they kind of cherry pick, because it seems.
I don't know. I'm really like. This was great, like, it was a great teaser, that's what it's meant for, but I'm really excited to see, like, a full trailer where it's a little more, like, you don't just see it, it's like, I want to see how they're going to do the talking, I want to see the other characters, I'm just ready.
Well, because the only talking we heard was a voiceover from Mufasa. We didn't actually see them.
It comes out next summer, so it's not like it's that far off.
No, but it's Disney, and it's The Lion King. They don't have to pull out all the stuff.
I'm sure by Christmas we'll probably get a full trailer. I feel like we'd have to.
Well, I mean, it's almost Christmas now.
Well, that's what I mean, but it's a month off. But
I know it's an age. But yeah, I'm curious to see again. One of the things, if you notice, the only really full-on song they had in the Jungle Book was King Louie, and King Louie, being a Gigantopithecus, had a very kind of human face.
Yeah.
So you never really saw like the characters who looked just like non-human animal faces singing in that film. Really. So that's what I'm going to curious to see. I mean, with the exception of like. I mean, yeah, like, unless it's like a primate, which I don't think Rafiki had any songs. Like, it was interesting to see, like, non-humanoid animals having a full-on musical number. That's what I'm going to be curious to see how they pull that off.
But then again, look at stuff like Beauty and the Beast. I mean...
Yeah, but Beast is, again, it's anthropomorphic.
But not just Beast. I mean, look at the fucking, Mrs. Potts and all the... I mean, I know they're inanimate.
Well, I think because it's either like you go very human or you go the complete opposite. Yeah. But when you have that weird, like, okay, it's an animal, it's a mammal like us, but it's not like us. Like, how does that...
I don't know.
Again, they're not anthropomorphizing really the face. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I like The Lion King. I was always a Don Bluth kid.
It was my favorite Disney movie. I had Lion King fucking bed sheets. I had like this cool like glass mirror poster, like everything.
I was always that kid being dragged to like Disney movies as a kid, and I really wasn't a fan. I was a guy who grew up on The Land Before Time, An American Tale, The Secret of NIMH. Don Bluth, for those you guys know, was Disney's chief animator, left, started his own. So I grew up more into his movies. But The Lion King was cool because, again,
Lion King 2 was like one of the best sequels ever.
Yeah, it was actually like out of all those straight-to-video sequels they did for their movies, it was actually like legit good.
Kovu, man.
Kovu.
I wonder if we'll get Lion King 2 live action if this does well.
If it does I don't know. I think this movie's gonna do well.
I say that, but you know what I mean.
I think it'll make a couple bucks at least.
Anyways,
but it looks good. I mean, again, Disney. I mean, again, the thing the Jungle Book really showed that you can adapt these kinds of films and make them live action and make them work. And we're living in an age now where we can see something like The Lion King done live action and done well.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that alone. And who knows? Maybe I'll finally get a live action Land Before Time movie. You know, says the Don Bluth fanboy kid here. But anyway, guys, what did you think? Because we're doing this a little bit later, again, I've heard some of the, read a few of kind of like, people's general consensus, and it seems like everyone has just jumped on the, the hype train, and it's just barreling down the tracks. So it seems like a lot of people are really excited, so maybe a dumb question at this point. What did you think? Are you excited? Is this everything you've wanted? Were you maybe worried when you heard there was a Lion King live action movie and it has this, kind of put some of your fears at ease, or you kind of really just want to see another trailer? Because I really want to see another trailer.
Yeah.
I like what I saw, but I really, really want to see like how these characters are going to interact and really perform. And I want to see Scar.
Yeah.
I want to see Scar. I want to see how they're going to make him look. I hope they make him look badass and gnarly. I hope I hope he doesn't look just like a normal lion with a darker mane. I hope they kind of have they play around a little bit with him because it's Scar, man. You gotta. So when he does this whole musical number, he's coming out of the green smoke and be prepared.
I know all the songs.
Yeah, trust me, she does. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.